Today I want to show you what is the best 5 coins for June 2022, and just from the perspective of the technical analysis, because I will trade them and normally I don't really care about the fundamentals because I check already the fundamentals, and if it's a clean company then I will trade them. Doesn't matter what's coming out. If there's something coming bad out, then I will just stop the trading. But just from the technical analysis I will show you the top 5 best coins what I'm going to look out on the current months. Let's check it out, and I will show you which 5 coins I'm checking out for that month.
This video is presented by PEAKDEFI, the DeFi ecosystem to grow your wealth.
So we start with ETH USD. As you see right now, I still have a long trade right now in ETH. It's not a big position, but yeah, just for showing you that. I mean, now we're coming above our open, which will be good, and then we could see a new high today. That would be amazing. So what do I see, and why do I think we could see here a new high for the months, or we could go up further? First of all, what I'm thinking is a good thing. We made a new low. That's the first good thing, because we kicked out some sell stops over here as well. We took out some people who went buy in the market below here and had the stop loss below that. We kicked them out. The only thing what I don't like is that we have here a kind of triple bottom. As you all know me, on a double bottom, triple bottom, or let's say it's a 4 times bottom, we see a lot of liquidity from the retailer below the lows. So there might be as well a chance that we could kill this one, but I don't think for that month. I think this month will be a bullish month. And yeah, that's as well. If we're checking the background again, we still green. We're still waiting for a close above the high to confirm that candle and that we can go further up. What I think happened in that month, if we're checking the monthly, then I think because we have a big fair value gap here, I think we could come up to that value here, to that range, which will be 2,450. That's what I think is the target for that month. So we could reach 2,450. That's what I think will happen in that month. I don't think we're making a new high. It could happen, but just from the technical analysis, I don't think that's gonna happen. If it's coming a good news out, of course, but this is where I don't have any impact on the market, right? That's why I think from the technical analysis, we could go to 2,450, and then because we're still on the lower side, and then we could see still some move to the downside. That's from the monthly chart. If we're going to the weekly chart, we see here as well 2,490 is still a fair value gap as well. So that's a zone as well to look out, and as well my green zone over here, which is important as well for shorts. So yeah, that's for the months. Just from the technical analysis, what could happen as well, because as a trader, you all times have to check both sides, right? So it could happen as well that we just go up further down, taking out the lows, and then it will be a lower months, like even months. So we don't have much on the upside, we don't have much on the downside. It will be an even months. That could happen as well. But I think we see a higher high, and we close the monthly gap. On the daily chart, it looks like normal. We've made a newer lower low. Maybe there will be some divergence if I put in some indicators, but I don't use other indicators which are public on the market, because if everyone using them, then of course not everyone can make money. So besides that, I still think we should come over that high. But yeah, so for that, ETH is my number 5 on place 5. Let's go to place number 4, which will be ADA. ADA perfectly retraced from my zone. We see here we don't make any new low. So this was the latest low, not like ETH. We saw there lower low. We're coming to our zone, which I think we should reach in that month. Is it good? Is it not good? So it's up to the market. If we're doing it impulsive, then I don't want to short it as well. But if we're coming slowly, like let's say in 3 weeks into that zone, then of course I should shorting it, because we all time saying in a falling knife we don't want to buy it. It's the same like here in a rising star, you don't want to sell it. If it's going fast, then there's a lot of liquidity. People wants to buying it up, then you don't want to sell it. Then you're just going to buy as well. So in that case, let's check the monthly chart again. We don't see any fair value gap on the upside. Everything is closed. Everything is fine. There's nothing to see on the buy side as well. The only thing what we see is here an order block from the latest down move and an order block here which didn't got tested yet. Yeah, that's the thing what I'm looking forward, and that's as well what I think could happen. Like we have a nice retracement. I cannot make a retrace from here to here, I guess, because it's a logarithmic calculation. So I think for that month we should go higher, and maybe as well in this one I think it could happen. It doesn't look that bad, because as you see at the end of the month, and especially in the last 3 days, we really pushed up the market. That's a really good sign when we pushing up the market in the last days of a month. So we see a big wick on the bottom of the candle, and this looks that we could make a new high in that month. So that could be possible. On the weekly chart, let's check if there's something there. Yeah, we see a big order block over there, which is on the same level than my what's it called? My retracement zone here for the bottom. So this is a valid target. This is a valid target and looking out. So the market could go to 0.8650. And from there, I would be careful because it might happen that the market is falling down and we see some down move. So, yeah, just check it out. We have a little zone here, which is a little fair value gap. It's this one from here to here. We just came into it, retraced, and there's still the line above. So this is the target as well, 0.03. And then we're going to the, and it's exactly the lows from February 2022. Yeah, that's what I think could happen in June. So I think we could go further up, but as well it could happen that we're going further up in the first 2 weeks, and then we're going and falling down again. It's up to the fundamentals, because I don't see any fundamentals on the future. I don't know what's coming out in the future, so I can just analyze the current market. So for that, ADA is on place 4, and yeah, I see that the market is going up further up. We should check this zone. So this zone is our first aim and target, and this is a second target, and from there we could go down again, and we could go down from there, because that's my zones from there, and we still have a short market. Like if we checking this one, we still short, and we are in our cloud there, and this would be as well a touch on our first band, which is all times a big resistance zone. So yeah, I would be careful, but I think we have to reach this level. So that's why ADA is on level 4 and place 4, and now we came to GMT, aka STEPN, which is a market or what's it called, a company which have a lot of public push, a lot of people talking about it in the social media. there was some huge problems as well. GMT lost a lot in the past days. As we saw, there was a big drop to the downside. But to be fair, we came up, and yeah. So let's check out first again the monthly. We don't see much. We see 3 candles. So nothing to analyze there. Interesting would be that low, the latest low at 2.02. Then overall we see here as well a fair value gap. Let's check it out. So we have first here an order block, which might be tested as well, and don't let me draw it that far. And then as well we have what's it called, a fair value gap over there. So then let us go into the daily chart. And now we can make some clarifications over there. So we have here again an order block. The fair value gap on the daily looks like that. So we can make everything a bit smaller and precise. And yeah. So we didn't make a new lower low, we just touched the lower low. Now we have a double bottom here. Double bottom means sell side liquidity here, which all times mean we could hit that. Okay, sell side liquidity. Here we go. So it might happen as well that we could kick the low out and then we're going up. I don't think that this is gonna happen, but if it's gonna happen, then I think we should go up. But yeah, that's the first thing I see. But as well, you see in the past 20 days, we are on the discount side, so the market should go up. We have some PD arrays on top, so there are some levels we have to target. We have to aim around. This is a nice level, interesting level as well. So I think as well GMT will see an upside, and we could see the targets from 2.30, or we could go above at least at 1.75, which is not far away. First target should be that close above that high, because we are still in a range. We're still in the range from that candle here. So we're still in here. So I'm waiting for a close above that high, and then we could go up further up. And what do I expect from there? Yes, to be fair, it's a hard zone. I see we see a retest, and then we could fall down, and then again it's up to what the fundamentals is telling us. If we see a close above it, then we could go up as well. But yeah, it's up to what we see in the news coming out in that month. So besides that, I think the market will go up at 2.20, and yeah, that's why GMT is on place 3. Now we're going to place number 2, and I think nobody had that on the list, which is waves. Waves, phenomenal. You see that it's going up huge, going up fast. It was like ADA. We made a new lower low, but we made an exhausting lower low, as you see here. Because how is the market working? If you check the market, you will all time see we see a fast extension, so a fast move. Then we see the market is going like that, then normally like that, and then we see a change. So and this is exactly what we see. So we see a fast move down, then we're going down, then we're going sideways, and then we're going fast up. So this is exactly what we see in the market, and this is normal market structure. What the market is, look, I started trading I guess for 9 years, and I was just trading Forex, and I love trading crypto because just the volatility in crypto is so high, and it's just nice for a day trader. But what I learned in Forex, you can just doing that on every asset, because it's just a natural thing what the market is doing. So in the normal case, market is going up fast. Some people take some profits. The market is not going fast up anymore, but still a little bit up, because people trying to short the market here, they're trying to short the market and have stops above, and the market is still going for the stops. Then we have a little consolidation, and then we have the market is going down in the other direction. So this is what the market is doing every time, and we see that here very good. Waves is going up very, very fast, and I wouldn't going to sell that in that case. So we're going to check again if we see something here. Yes, we see again on the upside, we see an order block over there. So then we have on the weekly. Weekly looks nice. That looks really nice. So what do we see here? We see here an order block. And as well we see fair value gap. So very important. Yeah, the only thing what I don't like here is we see a breaker block here. So we need to go up like that level. At least that level, we touched it. That's a difficult level. So this is what I wanted to see. We closing above it, because this is a breaker block, a change of a trend. Why I liking it? It's all times the same. How I enter my trades. We're going up again, taking out some stops, and then we're going down. Market is short, and then we're searching for the latest red candle on that up move, and then the market can go down further. So this is what I see here, but I still think this candle is so big, and it came on the end of the month. So I still see a lot of upside, and as well to that fair value gap, that we close the fair value gap. Let me check that one. Okay, because of algorithmic, we see as well there's our level of testing there. So overall, I see the market is in a really nice place. Now we can make as well, making it more clear. Let's say it this way. We can change the fair value gap to here. And here we have another order block. And yeah, that's what I see as well. We have an order block here, over there. Will be a resistance zone. So there will be a lot of resistance zone as you see right now. But I still think Waves has a lot of potential, and besides the fundamentals, which don't look that bad on Waves, I still see a big upside on Wave that month. So that's why Waves is on place number 2. Why I'm saying on place number 2, let's say you have, I don't know, 1,000 to invest, then I would do it percentile. So I wouldn't do like, let's say it's five pairs, so 20% on each. I wouldn't do 20% for each. Let's say you can make ETH 10%, then GMT another 10%, then ADA 15%. Then you have Wave for, let's say, I don't know, 25%, and then the rest for the number 1. So we're coming up to the number 1 right now, which will be Tron. And I all time said it. I will link as well below that video the short I made on the weekend about the best coin for the month, and I think that's Tron. Yes, Tron fundamentals is kind of a lot of people don't trust Tron, but I just like, if I'm looking at the chart, I just like Tron a lot, because every coin went down further, but you see, we just make higher lows every month again. And we're coming now in our trend line and in our resistance zone, which will be interesting. But if we're checking the market, look at that. We can look at any other coin and you will see a big red candle on the latest months. and Tron is just doing super great. So we're coming into our zone. It's super interesting because we have here an order block. We have here as well, and look how exactly he closed the what's it called? The fair value gap. You see that? Here was the fair value gap. He closed it on point. So I think there's a lot of potential to the upside. I'm going here to 0.112. Let's check the weekly chart if we find something here. Yes, on the weekly chart we see a fair value gap. Not fair value gap, but we see the fair value gap as well. But first an order block. So first target could be the 0.1 level, which is also interesting. And yeah, I could see that level, that we're touching that level, and then we retrace and may have maybe a consolidation on that level, so we could go up and then consolidate here and then go further up. It could happen as well that we go further down. But my first scenario is we're going up here, have a sideways market, and then going up. That's what I think could happen on that market. And yeah, that looks super interesting. I super like Tron. As I said on Sunday, if I would invest on June, then it will be in Tron. Do I invest in June? Yes, I do. But the most thing is going to my day trading, as you see right now. Let's check how my current position for the end of the video. My current position is running. We see here perfect entry again. I don't know what to say. It's all times what I'm teaching you in my videos. That would be the perfect one, but I was not awake. But I got some decent close to what I said. And as well, all times check my screener above. He's telling you what the current market is looking like. ETH is in a long moment, so we're doing everything right. We're doing everything what the strategy is telling us. And yeah, if you're interested on learning that, write something in the comments. If you want to get an analysis about a coin, let me know it. Write that in the comments as well. And I hope you have a great week and a happy June. Have a good one. Bye.